Since some of you may not be familiar with online course material and discussion forums, I wanted to just briefly take a moment and look at and just do a brief little exercise and sort of helping you navigate this experience. So I'm going to go ahead here. I've switched this to student view. And here's our first discussion forum. And just for your information here, if I open this link right here, it's going to take me directly to the actual lecture material that we're going to be discussing, and there will be a video attached there as well. But backing up real quickly here. Yeah. Okay. So here's your discussion forum. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the discussion forum itself and go in. And now what it's going to ask me to do, and what you'll be asked to do the first time, is you'll be asked to create a discussion thread. So you'll open this up, and you can title this however you want, but I typically like to suggest that you give it a subject matter like, my response or something like that, because you're asking here in the material above, you're asking for thoughts, questions, issues. You're asking to make a response in 100 to 250 words. Now, I'm not going to make a lengthy one here, but then in the message box, I might start typing out something like, when looking over basic structure of the argument and the elements that go into it, I was struck by just how important, say, the idea of giving enough explanation to a source or quote can be for helping guide the audience. Okay, I'm just going to keep that simple. And obviously I would like you to type more, because if you actually did a word count on this, that's probably maybe 25, 30 words there. Okay, who knows? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post this. That's being a little slow. I apologize there. Okay, so there we go. So now there's a discussion. So I have posted something here. Actually, let me go back in here. I should have just, for the sake of sakes here, I'm going to go ahead and change this a little bit. So I can go back in. I can edit it. I'm going to change my title because I want this to stay here. Sample. All right, so I'm going to save that. And of course, you can see here I can add a file if I want to type in Word. But it just makes it easier for people if you go ahead. You can type in Word originally and then copy and paste it over. All right, so here's the discussion. All right, so back up here. Oops. All right, so here we are. So I've come into the discussion. Let's say I'm another student. I've come in here. I see this. Says 0 replies, but let's say I wanted to go in here and I wanted to obviously post a reply to this person. So here we go. So this would be an option you should have, as the idea of replying. So I would say something, I agree. I also found the notion of the golden rule of explaining more than needed to be helpful. Now I'm going to add something here. So now I've responded to what the original person said. In my case, I think I should go back and add details explaining who authors to some of my outside sources are, taking into account the Susan Bordeaux example we covered to help make things clearer for my audience. Submit. Now, in the typical fashion of things, okay, what should happen is I would have made this original post on Wednesday, and then I would wait either later Wednesday, possibly Thursday, maybe have to wait even till Friday, and I should be able to come back in and see other posts. I would want to read those posts, and then you would do what I asked you to do and respond to at least 2 of them in a fashion similar to what I've just done here. And of course, if there are any other questions or issues that come up, please let me know and contact me. I will probably set up a discussion forum somewhere else on the blog for questions and troubleshooting around issues of online interaction.